and it's live at Old Trafford for today's match. Different teams find it difficult when playing. They have to treat each opponent differently. Fans are treated differently depending on the team they support. There is often more security at games with bigger teams, where lower league teams are trusted with less security. This is like people in care being treated differently from people who are not in care. People in care often have less independence. Referees sometimes penalise players unfairly, the same way people in care can be treated unfairly.
Sometimes you can feel alone and abandoned. The young girl in this felt as if she was alone, but she wasn't. In fact, she had friends and family all around her in the forest and never even knew about it.
Who do we go to for help?
Carers or social workers should be able to tell when we are upset or when we need help, and they should know where we can get that help. For example, they could get help at their local community centre or the library.
So yes, they may be our social workers or carers, but they need to be our friends too.
Feel safe!
Things to make us feel safe. The sort of things that we feel like we are. Things like certain things like barriers that are put in place to make anyone feel safe and secure. Also, there are people that make us feel safe, like carers and social workers. That help to make feel us them feel safe and well looked after. What makes us feel safe is being inside and outside with people that we know and also people we care about.
When I see my family, it makes me happy because I have missed them and I get to see that they are okay. Social workers make me happy because they help us get in contact with our families and let us send letters to our loved ones.
Self-esteem and confidence!
Lily is a 15-year-old girl who was diagnosed with depression by her GP. She goes to her favourite place, which is the dark woods. She feels like this is the only place to express her emotions, but doesn't understand the concept of her mental illness. She comes to the woods as she feels like her family doesn't understand and how it makes her feel, so she resorts to self-harm. After a long period of time, she starts to feel better about herself and starts to become the person she was. She starts to feel better about herself and starts to get her self-esteem and self-confidence back.
Sometimes we feel when we are talking to a new worker, we are talking to a brick wall. New workers often ask the same questions without reading the files of young persons involved. And this is what Fight for Change is here to help you with. We can be your voice.
It's a bit like when Simba's dad dies in The Lion King. He can't see him again, and some people, when they go into care, think they won't see their parents again. People need to let us know what is happening and who they can talk to for help, like our social workers or foster carers. They need to listen to us and what we want so that they know who the important people in our lives are.
Thank you for watching our animation.